What's going on, guys? It's Tony from Mobile Paintball. Today we are talking the top 5 loaders of 2024.
And well, actually the best source for paintball hoppers.
That's lomopaintball.com, of course. Head on over to the website and check these bad boys on out. So we got the top 5 according to some customer info, according to sales, according to us, and all across the board. Any one of these hoppers are going to range from $109 all the way on up to $250. So I'm going to say the names and then we'll talk a little bit about each. If you guys do want a full breakdown and review of any of these single products, they're already on the YouTube channel, so go check those out. We're going to hit a couple key points and go on to the next. So right over here, I do have the DLTR. Next up, it is the Virtue Spire IR2. We've got a Bunker Kings control loader here right in the center. Then we've got the Dye R2 hopper, and then we have the Virtue Spire 5. So let's start on down here. DLTR, very, very popular seller for us. A lot of people out there love these loaders, considering it at a lower price point for one of the best electronic ones out there within that range. LTR, one of my favorite features about this thing, it's got the shark tooth on the bottom. So this is going to be your anti-jam feature. I'll pop this lid off, and it's also toolless to take apart to install the 3 AA's that it's powered by. So you're going to lift up a latch, you're going to pop a button, and you can take a look on the inside. I was talking about that little shark fin on the bottom. Every time you pull that, it's going to kind of unjam if you got any bad paint or a fat ball in there. It's going to unjam that for you. So one of my favorite features about that. And then next up, you've got the ramp. That's obviously when you start to get low on paint, this ramp will rise up and force it to feed into the drive. You can simply press this tab forward, and then you can access to do any cleaning and maintenance on the inside, and that is how you access the battery department there. So getting on in there is pretty easy. You don't have to bust out any screws or Allen wrenches or screws, anything like that. Mark, what's your favorite part about the LTR?
It has that retro styling because the rotor hasn't really changed the looks for 20-some years, it seems like.
Correct.
I love having that old school look, and you know, if it ain't broke, why fix it? So
that's exactly right, and like I said, that's why a lot of the players out there choose this loader, because it doesn't break the bank, and it's very, very reliable. Like Mark said, the original rotor has been around for a very, very long time.
The only downside with that rotor, guys, is swapping the rain lid for a speed feed is a little bit of a pain in the butt. But other than that, you're good to go.
You're talking this? You're talking these screws in here?
Yeah, having to unscrew it all.
I think there's five silver screws in there, I believe. That's how you get the top to come off. You can actually, take the rain lid off, put on a speed feed, whatever you may need. But that part is not completely toolless. But other than that, you can get this thing apart pretty easily to clean or do any maintenance or change the batteries on it. So next up, we are going to be talking the Virtue Spire IR2. Very sleek. It's got a nice, what would you say compared to like the LTR? Just sleek in general?
Yeah, it's slimmed down. It's got a little more edgier lines to it. It's not the big bubble on top.
And this one for the speed feed change, simple press of a button there, Mark. So you can just pop this, rain lid comes off, slap on a speed feed, a crown, or an NTR, whatever you guys have, and continue to go on. The back too should also be kind of completely toolless, just like that LTR. Take that tab off, and then you can access the inside. It's got a push button back here, slide that forward, and this is how the whole bottom tray comes out. Once again, this one also operated on 3 AA's. It's got eye sensors, so it's going to continuously feed paint for you if it doesn't detect anything with the eyes there. So IR2, very, very popular. A lot of people like this hopper, and it's extremely lightweight as well. And then also you've got options too. If you wanted to, spend more money, you can install a spring ramp for it, or buy the speed feed like I mentioned previously. So Virtue Spire IR2, very, very popular. I would say one of the, still not breaking the bank, but yeah, it's a fan favorite out there. Nice, sleek. You want to go to control? Where do you want to go? Control.
Yeah, these weren't like a top counting down to the best one, guys. They all have their really strong features and a few weaknesses too, unfortunately, but these are just the best of the best of the best with honors, sir.
There you go. I like it. Oh, little movie quote there, Mark. Okay, Bunker Kings control loader. My favorite feature about this, I don't know if a lot of players out there actually use it. I don't have batteries in this brand new one, but do you know what that little line down here is, Mark?
Oh, that's
You remember?
that's the Knight Rider level thing. It
Yeah,
goes
so you can
back
practice
and forth.
laning. Yeah, keeping your gun level. You can do laning with it. So it's kind of got like a training mode essential feature on there. So it's a pretty cool. I like that. It's a nice little addition to the hopper, and also very light once again, and low profile with this thing when it actually sitting on top of your marker. So nice low profile there. Obviously, once again, same with like the IR2. Press of a button here, you can pop this rain lid off and then simply throw on a crown or an NTR or anything like that. So completely toolless to do that. In the back, you can pop this sucker up and then you can access the inside, and even look at that. Look at how fancy it is on the inside. Can you even read? What's that say? Say, we kill suckers?
We kill suckers.
That's right. And if you guys need to do any cleaning or maintenance, you took a bad dive, broke some paint on the inside, it's got that magnetic removable cone. So you can just pull that off and then grab some paper towel or a microfiber and simply wipe the inside of the tray. And then you can pop that sucker right on out. And once again, another hopper that is operated by 3 AA's. And super easy, no tools needed to get this sucker apart.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident that the control loader probably has the most colorways available. The most variety of colors and patterns and styles. And,
yes.
You know, so get your favorite, have your buddy get his favorite, and then swap all the parts and have 2 crazy custom color swaps.
Exactly, the top shell, the bottom shell. It's a close call with that Virtue Spire 5 over here because there's been a ton of combos with that. But yes, the control has tons of different options. If you guys get one of these bad boys, read through the manual, you'll be surprised at all the features this thing has. And like I said, guys, if you want to know more in depth about any one of these hoppers, we have full reviews on the channel already just on that specific item. So let's go R2. This is personally the one that I use. I like the fact that my favorite feature is you've got your standard hopper. Yeah, very, very nice. It also has that, it has that shark tooth just like the LTR down here at the bottom for an anti-jam feature. But you can have it 200, or if you're in a scenario game or you're a back player off the break, it goes, let's see, these things are brand new, all the way up to 260 paintballs now. So it goes from 200 to 260 if you want to collapse it back down and play normal. Obviously, that is an option for you to do. Speed feed, made simple, so you can press this button and you can just throw on one of the die R2 speed feeds for it as well. So press of a button, that comes off. Let's see if this is going to cooperate. We're going to do the shell. Ooh, nice and pretty on the inside. This one is a little bit more tricky to get apart unless you got long fingernails, which I definitely don't, but like a little screwdriver here to kind of get this apart. And that's how the shell will come out. These tabs pull back. You're going to push this one back down. But like I said, guys, full reviews on how to take these apart, change your batteries already on the channel. And there's that anti-jam feature for you there. Built-in spring ramp, so when you guys start to get low on paint, the ramp's going to rise, and then it's going to feed right in down into the drive cone. So my favorite thing about this is that 260 capacity. If you want to ramp it on up, baby.
And that speed feed to rain lid swap is so much easier than the LTR.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
That's worth the upgrade in myself.
Yes, yeah, I would say so. So let's just get that sucker back together. Boom, die R2. And lastly, we are talking the Virtue Spire 5. I'm going to go out there and on a limb and say this is probably the most chosen high-end loader out there. Die LTR, or the Die R2 is a great one, but a lot of players are playing with the Virtue Spire 5 hopper. It's just, you just can't deny that fact. It comes with a rain lid, and it does come with a speed feed, one of the crowns already installed. So obviously this one's brand new out of the box. Comes with the speed feed. You get a rain lid too. If you want to, pop that up, and then once again, the press button here. Press that button, this will come off, throw on your rain lid if it's crappy conditions outside, or if it's too sunny, something like that. If you don't want your paint to get all warm and nasty. Another favorite feature about this, compared to the Spire 4, they came with the lock button. A lot of players were diving down, whether Snake or Dorito player, and the lid would keep coming off. They added a lock tab here, so you can slide that, and now you'll be able to get inside to do any cleaning or maintenance. Spring ramp as well. So magnetic cone, once again, same as the control. Like if you guys were looking to get in there and clean it in case you broke a ball, very easy to just pop that cone out. It's all magnetic. Simply pull up, and then you've got to press a button here in the back, and you can dive on in. And once again, weird, another hopper that is going to be powered by 3 AA batteries. And Yeah, I would say probably one of the most used hoppers out there on the market right now. So we're going to throw that sucker back on in. And we haven't done, I think it's been a couple years now, Mark, since we did kind of like the best of the best, I believe. So obviously this is for you guys out there if you guys are wondering what to buy and kind of just looking for a little bit more info. So this is our choice, and this is also your choice compared, you know, looking at the sales and the popular buys on the site. So top 5 loaders of 2024. Once again, DLTR, Virtue Spire IR2. You've got the Control Loader by Bunker Kings, the Die R2, and the Virtue Spire 5. You guys already know where to find them. It's the best. Enjoy. It's LoneWolfPaintball.com.
And
what?
I'm pretty sure all of these work with the Virtue InCharge rechargeable battery system, so you can upgrade it so you don't have to buy AA's because those things get expensive and you just plug it into a USB.
That is true. That's why you check out the full reviews on them. So yeah, Virtue InCharges as well. If you guys want that lithium battery, shop the best. LoneWolfPaintball.com.
See ya.